I hope this is working. I'm sorry for being a couple of minutes late, but all of a sudden Melon app has become Streamlabs and changed everything, and I couldn't get it working. So I'm hoping it is connecting as it should be in Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. We do have top of the comments list, Arub Depp. Not sure where he's from, but happy to see you here, Arup. And we have, of course, Luis from Portugal. And I'm going to head over right now to Facebook to see if things are working there. When I get to Facebook, I'm going to We Share Abundance publicly. And when that comes up, I'll be looking for the 16th of May. And it looks like it's working. Let me get rid of my speakers so that we don't get feedback. Okay. Right, it does appear to be working now. I couldn't get it working originally. I've had to reboot and do all sorts of things. But it's more than just a change of name for Melon app into Streamlabs. Always confusing. Hopefully, we'll get settled down with it and know how things are working in the future. We share abundance, and we are here to let you know what's going on with our processes now and in the future, and what we've got coming, and answer questions and let you know about our program and associated programs. We are the United States of the world. We're a cloud nation, and we welcome people from every continent, every country, every gender, every color, class, creed, educational level, background, financial status, whatever. We don't recognize those differences. We see everybody just as a human being, all unique, so having something unique to offer our community, and so of equal value to every other member of our community. There is no cost to join, and there's no obligation to do anything. Just come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's all you need to do. You don't have to put your hand in your pocket for anything at all. Just enjoy the community. You can get involved in things if you wish. We'll usually help you get started in a few things financially as well. Okay, with that said, it looks like we are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Definitely in YouTube. As I say, we had somebody top of the comments list. I'm not sure where he's from. I don't know whether we've got any. No, there's no further comment from him. That was Arup Deb. Okay. And then we had, of course, Luis from Portugal. And in Facebook, we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. And we'll be starting in just a moment with a short prayer. The prayer is there to help you find true happiness in life. True happiness is what we all seek. We may think that we'll find it through moving to a better area, living in a different country, having more vacations, buying a new home, a new car, whatever it may be. You can't buy happiness. You will get momentary pleasure from those things, and money is a useful tool. It'll help you pay off your debts and all sorts of other things, but it won't necessarily make you happy. A long-term, lasting, true happiness and contentment, and not to be always striving, looking for more. I need more of this, more of that, more of something. What is it that's missing? You have to concentrate your life and your goals on loving service to others. When you do that, you'll find that you will have a happy life, and that everything that you want, or that you thought you needed materially, will automatically flow to you. The more service you offer, the greater the value of that service. And I'm not talking necessarily about money, but the greater value of service to the people that you offer it to, and the number of people that you help, all weigh in for you and have much abundance flowing back to you. We've also got Richard in from Devon. He'll be enjoying this beautiful sunny day that we've got here today. And we've got Andrew in from New Zealand. Good morning to Andrew. It will be Wednesday morning in New Zealand. Okay. So we will get started and then we'll get right into things, and then you can all go about enjoying yourself. If you've got beautiful weather like this, you'll be able to go out and barbecue or play football or go for a walk on the beach or by the river or whatever. I don't know. Whatever outdoor pursuits you enjoy, you'll be able to enjoy very much if you've got weather like we have here in Cornwall today. Okay, so, dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service, and through service bless each member, that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And we have a little affirmation as well, because I told you in the preamble that we don't separate people into pigeonholes because they're black or white, fat, thin, tall, short, male, female, whatever. It's a non-separatist ideology. And to help us with that, we have a little affirmation. And it goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, so development. Nothing exciting to tell you, I'm afraid. The development is ongoing with Now Payments. I was hoping we'd have it done today, and I got tied up in a lot of other meetings and things, and I didn't spend time with Deviani, so I'm not quite sure when it will be completed. But I did get a message from her saying that she's worked on it today and it's going well, and she'll be continuing with it tomorrow. I will get in touch with her tomorrow and find out when we can expect that, because it shouldn't really be that difficult, I don't think. Okay, so that on the development side is that. Fun Miracles, the team came back to me with a revised offer, but it's still nowhere near what we can accept. You know, it's like, how can I explain it? It's like we asked for 10 things and they said, we'll give you one of something else. They're not bothered with the 10 things. Not that we've asked for 10 things, but this is just an example. But they've come back with something else which is totally irrelevant. And they say, and you've got to accept by tomorrow. Well, I don't like being pushed around, and in fact, I don't think anybody likes being pushed around. So we certainly won't be accepting by tomorrow. But I am in conversation with various other parties to see if we can get something rolling quickly in a way that is acceptable to all those involved. Okay. I also had meetings with ROI Tips today. The person I spoke to didn't know how long it would take to get the funnels completed. They said they're working on the funnel. I said, when's it going to be done? When can we get going? And he said, well, I don't know. I'm not privy to that information, but I'll find out for you. That's where we are with that. Regarding the billing, we spent a lot of time in Facebook, and it just won't take any billing information. And so he is going to get uh, the rest of the team to look at it, and they're going to get onto Facebook support and see what happened. We've tried several different means of payment, several different cards, several different bank accounts, and it just says something unexpected has happened and your information is not saved. And we did this. I did this deliberately. I did it online with him. I said, "No, come on." You know, he said, "Have you got it sorted out?" He said, "Do you want to do it?" I said, "No, I want to do it with you because something's going wrong and I don't know what it is." So we did that. We went through it together. He said, "Are you sure you put the right information in?" Yeah. Let's try another card. Okay, we tried, you know, and we just could not get it to take the billing information. And we spent a long time on it, believe me. And we've been going through the things that are needed from the Facebook um, information sheets and everything. And we don't know why we can't put the billing information in. So that's with ROI Tips as well now, and they're going to look into that and get back to me on that. So I've spent a lot of time in meetings today, but I haven't really got anything positive to report from them, unfortunately. You get days like that, but you get days where everything clicks into place, and hopefully tomorrow will be one of those days. There is also at the moment a an OnPassive webinar going on. I thought I'd have a quick look at it before I came online here, and I couldn't get in. It just said timed out with a 404 error. So I guess there's an awful lot of people in there hoping that they're going to get some payment because have I still got it here? Let me see if I can just find it. Maybe you've seen it, but it said something about they're going to be paying out $100 million or something like that. So I think they've crashed the server with, you know, they've got 150 million founders that paid $100 each or just short of that. And they're all hoping that they're going to get some sort of handout, and I can't see it happening. I don't know what they're going to do with this $100 million and how, but it's not even enough to repay everybody their stake in OnPassive. So I have no idea what's going on there, but there is a webinar going on at the moment from OnPassive, and some of you may have been able to get into it. We may have a lot of members because we've got a lot of members that are also in OnPassive. We may have a lot of members that are in there, and hopefully I'll do what I usually do, and that is log in after a day or two and find out what went on because they usually post a summary in there. Their webinars usually last for several hours, and the summary you can read in under 5 minutes, and there's probably only 1 or 2 points if that of any value in what's been going on for all those hours. So it's a bit frustrating to say the least today with things like that. Is something else which didn't work. Okay, And then I came to Melon and things, we've changed now. We are now Streamwise, or whatever they call themselves now. And the camera wasn't working and the microphone wasn't working. And I couldn't get it working. In fact, in the end, I changed, I rebooted the computer, and it still wasn't working in the original browser that I normally use. I went into another browser and I got it working. Fortunately, I was early, so we got here a couple of minutes after the allotted time. So that's where we are with the Turnkey Cash Cow program. We're waiting to get a final date and when that campaign will start. I'm trying to get somebody to actually do what they say they'll do without all these conditions, that if this doesn't work and if that doesn't work, it's not our fault, because it has to be decided what we're going to get and what we're paying for, and they have to provide what they say they'll provide within the financial agreement that we've maintained, not with, oh, well, that is covered by this clause, and so you'll have to pay this and that. And, I've been down that road before and I'm not going down it again. Okay, so that's where we are with that, but we will get something sorted out as quickly as we possibly can. I was hopeful that we would be getting it sorted out today with that team, which I think they're probably a very good team, but I can't get them to commit completely to what we're going to get for the money. Okay, we also have Rosina just popped in from Edinburgh up in Scotland. I hope it's a beautiful sunny day up there as it is down here. We're not quite as far apart as you can get in the British Isles, but close to it. We're not too far from Land's End, and Edinburgh is a good way away from John O'Groats, which is the sort of northern end of the island. Right. So that is what's been happening today. We have, of course, kept up with all the sort of normal routine things and everything. The Double Up program is like AAS. Nothing happening with it at the moment. There's nothing we can do until Rebecca has convalesced. She's had surgery on her knee and she's in pain. She had morphine and all sorts of other things. And she has been putting messages up saying she's hoping to get back soon and this sort of thing. But until she gets back and gets started, there's nothing much we can do with that to try and get our members paid for at least as much as they've put in. AAS, I believe that is a genuine program with a genuine guy at the head of it. Is going to be wanting another month before they are back online, if they can keep to that time scale. So if you've got money in there, you've got to just sit back and wait and hope that they come back online and start generating income again for everybody. Meanwhile, Vortic goes ahead as always. It paid everybody out yesterday that had withdrawal requests in, and it's carrying on the trading and putting the money back into your account ready for next weekend, where you can once again either withdraw or compound. Now that compounding has been made more simple. It's unlike Jensen, but he's not responded to my message yet. So I guess he's very, very busy. I think the compounding is, because of the way that Vortic is set up, it's a bit of a complicated situation. But there is a webinar tonight that you can get on. Let me see if I can find that for you. Here we go, I think. Yeah. Let me copy this link. And let's see if we can put it into the comments here. Okay, that is the webinar link, and that starts at 8 o'clock London time. And that's being run by our sponsor, Marcus. I'm not sure if he's got, usually it tells you if Jensen's going to be on there and questions and answers and things. Let me have a quick look. It says, get ready to shake things up on Wednesday with our Zoom call. Learn about one of the most professional trading passive crypto platforms in the industry with the best compensation plan we've ever seen. I can't disagree with any of that. We will also show real trading past proof from our CEO's advanced order flow trading, the new reinvestment feature, along with exploring the live trading feed in the back office. Invite as many people as you can. It doesn't say. Usually he has Jensen on as well, but it doesn't look like he's going to have him on today. So I think they are probably having a little bit of logistics problems with the way that they're doing the compounding. It's going okay, but I'm sure once they get it all sorted out, we will be able to bring all the different plans that we have into one plan. Because I know that if you've been compounding, you've had to open new plans, and sometimes those new plans aren't getting the same interest rates as your original plan, and so on and so forth. And so if we can just bring them all together, I mean, you might have 10 plans that are all $1,000 each or something like that, and to put those all into one plan of $10,000 would be much more profitable and simpler to manage. So hopefully there's something going on in the background that will enable that, because at the moment it's not available according to their support team. But I'm sure Jensen's a very reasonable and helpful guy, and I'm sure he'll want to get that sorted out once we can get to him. But there is that webinar. Whether or not there will be Jensen on it and Q&A, I doubt, because he normally says, with our CEO Jensen. Okay, but the webinar's there. If you've not got onto the OnPassive webinar, it'll probably still be going on as well. They do go on for hours. If you can get in, as I say, when I clicked on the link, it just said the connection timed out, which basically means that the servers got overloaded, which is not surprising if they've got millions of people trying to log in. But then again, they claim to be the bee's knees at handling this sort of thing, and so it's I can't say it's a black market or anything, but it's something that they will have to look at and see how they can overcome this in the future if they've got a lot of people trying to get in at the same time. We do have numbers. They're not. I got these out quite a bit earlier, actually, so they may have changed, but they won't have changed much. In the last 24 hours, there is no change in our registered members. We've got people we took out and people that came in balanced exactly. So we've still got 38,977 registered members. Of those, 3,661 are active members. That's up 9 on yesterday. And that active members are those that are logging in on a regular basis, usually every day. The big difference there, why is it only like 10% that are logging in? Because a lot of people just log in once a month or something to check the balances and see what's going on. And gradually, as we get through the year and start building the liquidity that we are focused on doing now, that will play through and we'll get the activity rate being raised substantially. And the multiply WISA, no change in anything there. I mean, we did get a few cents for logging in from the revenue share, but it didn't quite push us up into the next dollar bracket. So there's no change in that. I better post that link as well in Melon app in case anybody on YouTube or in post that. What's the other thing called? Twitch. Need the link for that Vortic webinar. So there you go. And if you've got somebody that you've been talking to about Vortic, they can get along there and they'll see what it's all about. Marcus is pretty good at running them. And they probably have his fiance and teammate on there with him, Dora, possibly other people as well. Okay, I haven't really got anything else. Let me just quickly see if there is anything, any questions or comments that need response from. No, it looks like that's it, folks. So I'm hoping I'll have more information for you on tomorrow on everything. Just one of those days where you're busy and you just don't have any final output from any of it. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have something concrete in more than one of the things that we're looking at and we're getting done. With that said, I'll be here tomorrow at the same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. And until then, get out there, be WISA warriors, share some love and abundance, be of service, help people out, give them some of your soap coupons, tell them about the Beyond Infinity car plan, tell them about the amazing login ads that we have. Do your bit, be WISA warriors, okay? Until tomorrow, Auf Wiedersehen, I love you all, thanks for being here, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile, don't know when my harmonica's gone. See you later, alligator, but I haven't been practicing. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile.